the Eastern Caribbean to you, wherever you are. It's another Thursday evening and we are getting ready to go bonkers. We are going to rock your box. This evening, I can tell you truly and honestly, it's going to be an authentic experience this evening beyond measure. Because wow, we're going to keep it funky, you know, funky fonts. We can do a little dabbling in a little thing. All things Grenadian, all things, of course, pure and sweet. We're getting ready, of course, we are on the cusp of celebrating our 46th anniversary as an independent nation. And if for some reason you don't think we're independent, well, that's your perspective. We're still 46 years old. Good evening to you. My name is JC, and this evening I've got a full flight with me. The promise is that I'll take this thing to about 100,000 feet, crash the whole thing. But just in case, of course, things get a little bit, you know, too hot in here, I've got my wing lady with me this evening. This evening, of course, last week we started the search for Grenada's best talent. Last week in the audition number 1 at the Spice Basket, we found ourselves a number of talents. One of the talents that actually was there before they found the talent was the wonderful, the ever sensational, the delectable Brenda. She's, of course, the communications and promotions person for Grenada's Got Talent. And this evening she said a chit-chat, of course, Brenda did a little review on last week and set the tone for what's going to happen next week when we go to Guelph.
No.
Where are we going? Grenville?
Saturday. Big Parish.
Big Parish. Big Parish, here we come. There's another wonderful, I'm not sure how you say pure elegance in one word and then not say, well, Lady Latouche. I can say it. Pure elegance, Lady Latouche. So she's here with her brand promoting all things Grenada. And then, of course, we have some wonderful models. But we're going to kickstart things with you, Brands. Last week we were here having fun with Sanika McKee. Akeem was here, and we were just dabbling, getting all excited about Grenada's, finding ourselves some of the best talents, hidden gems that resides within this little bit of rock called Grenada. Last week we were at the Spice Basket. You were there. I wasn't. Let's recap.
So the search for Grenada's top talent started at the Spice Basket last Saturday. It was the St. George's auditions, and Joe, you said it right. Searching for talent. It's 2 phases, really. Discovering talent and a showcase of talent that already exists. You know, if they want to go on to do videos, get recording contracts, in terms of management, bookings to other places and all of that. So it's really that. So on Saturday, we were down at the Spice Basket, over at the Spice Basket in Bolio. 20 performances came before the judges, and we had an esteemed panel of judges. And here we'd like to recognize again, thank them, baritone extraordinaire, the best baritone this side of heaven, Mr. Randall Robinson.
I thought you were going to say me. It's not me?
I'll talk to you later.
You'll talk to me later, okay.
Right, Mr. Randall Robinson, of course, you know, he's also a voice coach.
Yes.
He's also a performance coach. He was there with us. And then our girl,
Lady McKee. Sanika McKee. Which girl again?
Oh, it's not Sanika yet. And then our girl was there. Akira Patterson. Of course, Akira is a very well-trained entertainment specialist, and she was their entertainment specialist, of course. Their speciality is looking at performance, looking at image, looking at all of that, the entire package. So Akira was a judge. Akeem was there. Yeah. Local star and recording artist. Akeem was there. Akeem being a performer himself, he was able to give some really good feedback to the performers. Alex Aird, Sandman from Aquarian Studios as a producer, he was a judge as well. Very, very keen ear, and he was able to, you know, give some valuable contributions. And Sanika, indeed, Sanika was there. Sanika was a best talent winner, so she was part of the judging panel. Again, 20 performances came before us. Dance, lots of vocalists. We had some novelty and some special talent as well. And so that was 20, yeah, I said? And we had a wonderful time at the Spice Basket. You showed it here last night on GBN.
Yes, it was actually on here.
Right, and we are off to the Big Parish this Saturday, Delic Cinema. We're going to be there from 10 o'clock in the morning. Please come out early and register. Registration would open from just around 9 o'clock. Want to get everybody registered so we could have a prompt 10 o'clock on the stage start, and of course a panel of 5 will be there again to judge you with feedback and all of that.
It promises to be exciting as we continue to search for some of the best talents that there is on the island. Kino Brands, you would agree that is individuals, they have a talent, they're there, but very often all that's needed is an opportunity for them to literally showcase their talent.
Indeed, you said it. All that's needed is an opportunity, and all that's needed is just fine-tuning. I think Grenadians, we are innately talented, and there are a lot of gems out there. And you know, Joe, you meet someone, you're in church, you go to a concert, and you meet someone with a really great voice. But then they go on the stage and they just stand in a corner and all they use is their vocals.
Right.
You don't connect with them in any way. You know, their image, their expressions, their aura, all of these things is needed.
And it adds value to what they do.
Right. So top talent, that's the thing, to find a person, or even through the experience of the auditions and moving on, to have that coaching and that development with these youngsters and whoever else, because it's from 12 to infinity,
right?
Individuals and groups, and to have them to get that sort of, you know, experience, because after the audition phase, they will go into a coaching session.
Right.
So the vocals, the image, the expressions, the performing, the actual performance is a total package.
Comes together.
I saw an interview recently, not to digress, but I saw an interview recently with the gentleman that took Rihanna from Barbados to meet Jay-Z. And he said Rihanna wasn't the best singer he had heard.
Right.
But when she stopped singing and he started to speak with her, her eyes, her laugh, her movement, her energy, and that is what he saw, star quality. So that is what the judges are looking for. That is the kind of individual you're looking to just pluck out and just groom to be Grenada's top talent.
Pluck out and groom to become Grenada's best next talent, and then I'll refer. I've got my own area as a speciality that you'll find out sooner rather than later. But we talk about talent brands. There's a lot of people that have talent beyond this.
Right.
Of course, she wasn't there last week for auditioning, but this week though, where is she? Is there anybody in Grenada that knows Shelly and Frank? Yeah. Our Frank that used to work at GBN, yeah, his sister, she works at Hills and Valley. I'm going to expose you tonight because believe me, she's got talent. Yeah, she's literally been dabbling in a unique element of promoting all things Grenadian. Last year, I remember I was in my T-shirt that said togetherness.
Yeah.
This year, we highlighting all things authentic as I present to you a funky fonts. Designer Shelly and Frank, and this evening we get a chance to meet some of her models promoting some of her pieces, of course, that she's using to sell and promote all things Grenada as we celebrate our 46th anniversary. My dear ladies and gentlemen, they look as though they're doing a commercial for a toothpaste. Everybody's all tea. What are you coming to do?
Right, right.
It's cold?
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Usha, you know this. It is called the ice box. Yes. You know why it's called the ice box. Ladies, who's the little princess at the front? What's her name?
Hi, my name is Ariana Bihari.
Well, hello, Ariana Bihari.
Hello,
My name is
Ariana.
Joseph Kador.
And my name is Brenda, Auntie Brenda.
So it's nice to meet you.
And you.
And you can see the little star in her already, eh? The little star that's in her.
Overload.
My dear wonderful people, let's first talk about, my dear, about the pieces itself. Funky fonts, and then we'll go through into some of the different pieces that you have.
Okay, so good night to all the viewers. My name is Shamira. As you can see, the t-shirt speaks for itself. It's exciting, it's fun, it's all things Grenada. From
Right.
colors, the dove, the flowers, beyond and before 1970.
Okay, so let's not rush it.
Right.
So, because I'm looking at it, take me through the design as it is. And for the camera guys, if maybe at some point we can get a nice close-up shot, so at least we can make sense of what is on it. So, at the top, the wording says authentic, is it?
Authentic.
Right, it's authentic.
Use Abby.
Uh-huh.
So we have the word authentic.
Uh-huh.
As a people, we are authentic.
Yeah.
Right.
Before and beyond.
Right. And the authenticity, because at the bottom it says before and beyond 1974. So it didn't just start at 1974.
No, we didn't.
It's progressive and it's ongoing. Authentic, pure Grenada.
That's a great concept.
It is a wonderful concept. And I don't understand what the love of me, why Shelly keeps hiding it. I'm not in hiding. You're still outside. I deal with you. So it's authentic. Take me through the rest of it. There is the dove that's there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We also have the national bird on the T-shirt. Right. Then we have the national flower.
The bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea.
Right.
And just the fun, exciting aspect of the T-shirt, just showing the warmness of the people. And this is why we have different colors.
Right.
So we have red, we have green, we have black, we have yellow, we have white. Just a whole mixture of everything.
Yeah.
What is interesting, Brenda, what I like about this piece, because every year you see varied designs. You see the flag, you see, and everybody puts a number to it. And the challenge very often is that when you buy a T-shirt for a particular year, it represents that particular year.
Right.
And you don't want to wear it after.
Right.
What I like about this design, it doesn't, it speaks about
everyday piece.
every day. It doesn't matter whether it's for independence. And it makes a wonderful souvenir.
Indeed, and it's not season specific.
It's not, it isn't.
I really like the concept. Authentic before 1974 and
beyond.
Yeah.
And of course the dove being our national, the national dove,
Yes.
the bougainvillea in there, and of course it comes in varied colors. It's not just whatever background you want, whatever your base color that you want, literally you can get it.
Only for independence.
Not just for independence. It would be interesting to speak to Shelly and about the concept though. I'm going to pull her
You have
out
the
of
ambulance outside?
Wow, we could carry her. We could carry her. I mean, my Lord, where is she? So let's assume we are interested in terms of purchase, ordering, because Independence is literally next week. And I know people are going to get excited once they've actually seen the pieces.
Right.
Where can they be purchased or where can they be ordered?
Okay, so any interested person wants to purchase the T-shirt, they can contact Shelly and Frank or Hannah Charles or any one of the live and direct dancers to get the pieces. We start from babies, come right up to adults.
Wonderful.
But what about sizes for
And
me?
guys as well.
We have your size.
You have my size?
Yeah, we take care of you.
You take care of me.
We take care
I'm
of
happy.
you.
I'm quite happy. Because I was starting to get worried, Brent. What am I going to wear next week?
Right. Joe, I'm with you. I'm with you.
No, I could understand. I was about to get worried.
I'm with you.
And of course, I see that there's a lone gentleman in the midst. How are you, my dear sir?
I'm fine. Pleasant good night.
Tell me about yourself. How come you find yourself as a lone male in the midst of all these wonderful ladies? How you manage that?
Well, my name is Sheldon Dominic. I'm from Grenville, but I live in Grandin, St. George's right now at the moment. I'm 23 years old. I think that's it.
How you looking? So you're looking for a girl, so you put out your age first. You're 23 years old. Not here, not tonight. Don't you understand me? Not here, not tonight. Not in the ice box. No, and I want to talk to little bit Harry though. I want to talk to the little princess of the meds. Tell Grenada something about yourself that nobody knows.
Well, I'm in grade 4.
Okay.
But to be no offense, but I'm kind of sassy, if you don't know.
I put my pen down. I put my pen down on this one. You're kind of sassy. I'm listening.
And my favorite hobby is art and dancing and fashion. So I like to enjoy life, have fun, do my work, and then after work, just have like my art and fashion just going on and stuff like that.
You were too sweet for your own good. You were just too sweet for your own good.
Oh, gosh.
But it's interesting. You know what I think about Brenda? You ask adults to tell me about yourself.
Right.
And they start telling you about how old I am, their mother's name.
Right.
And that's not you. But she gets into her personality. That's who you are.
So at that age, she already have a big personality. She understands who she is.
Yeah.
And the not to wax philosophical or anything. Normally, what people tend to do is that because she's a child and she's that age, someone will try to say, oh, she act, you're too big for your age and all of that. And what we often do when we do that is that we out the lights. we dim the lights of the individuals.
I was having that conversation earlier on.
So, I mean, I'm not a mother, but, you know, having, you know, been in contact with a lot of young people like that, I see it all the time. And I would just like to encourage parents to just manage it, encourage it, allow them to be who they are.
Allow them to be who they are. She's young, she's sweet, she's talented, and she's authentic. And that's what we got. She's just honest and pure and sweet. That's all that it is. But you guys are not going anywhere. What we're doing is taking a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have round one of the epic battle. We're going to talk more about creating the search and creating the next best talent. And then there are some people in this world, they're just pure and they're elegant. They're just out of this world. I'm telling you. When we come back, we're going to have some fun with them, and we're going to do round one of the epic battle. We rock the box on a Thursday night. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Aye. Yeah.
Make no excuse. Claim those fitness goals with a little help from Quartz. Save big on home fitness equipment when you shop with up to 15% off. Plus, get a chance to win a free spin bike. Shop today and pay nothing until March with Quartz Ready Finance. Make no excuses. Shop and win. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just one click through our social media platforms. You can now follow our Facebook page at GBN Television, together with our sister stations Classic FM Grenada and Hot FM Grenada. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grenada Broadcasting Network. They say one picture is worth 1,000 words. Now you have the opportunity to follow us on Instagram at GBN_news and our newly added WhatsApp feature to our News and Current Affairs Department on telephone number 473-405-3052. GBN, with you, anywhere, everywhere.
When the soca breeze blows, you could be part of one of the greatest festivals of 2020. Be front and center as the international soca monarch, Mr. Killer, defends his crown. Play fancy mass in one of the hottest bands in TNT and get free tickets to the most epic fest. Is a Hot Lime. And we come here to move everything, shut down everything. Hot 98 is sending one lucky winner plus one to experience Trini Carnival 2020 when you hear this song. Simply call 435-7517 to answer a simple question for a chance to win. The winner will be selected on February 12th for travel to TNT, February 19th to the 26th. It's a Hot Lime, the hottest lime of 2020. Keep it locked on Hot 98.5 and 98.7.
EC Polymer Notes, our new money.
Here's how you can detect genuine EC polymer notes. Feel. Polymer notes feel smoother than the material from which paper notes are made. Also, the front of each note has raised bumps at the top left-hand corner. These bumps form shapes that are familiar to you. Look for the clear window at the front and back of each note. This window allows you to see through the notes. If you hold the notes up to the light, you'll see the value of the note in an area of plain colored print. Tilt. A holographic foil is on the $100, $50, and $20. The images move and their colors change when you tilt the notes. Remember, detecting genuine EC polymer notes is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Feel, look, and tilt.
EC Polymer Notes. Cleaner, safer, stronger.
Welcome Welcome back, Grenada. It's your boy JC. It's another Thursday evening. For those of you that's just joining us, we want to say thanks for being part of the program. Those of you that's online at www.gbn.gd, whether you're Facebook or via YouTube, our YouTube channel, it's honestly a pleasure being here with you. I'm here. Guess who's with me? My wing lady. She's right there with me, one and only. How did I get out on a Thursday night? I don't know, but I'm not going to question it too much. Some things is just a matter of divine order.
Remember why I'm here.
What's that on your head?
It's a fascinator.
It's a fascinator.
And yes, I came here to do Grenada's Top Talent, but you have managed to make me your muse. All right, but anyway, it's from Pure Elegance. I love your headpiece, Joseph.
You love my head?
Uh-huh.
Do I look royal?
Nah.
Nah?
We look Grenadian.
We look Grenadian.
Yeah, let's keep it Grenadian.
We look authentic.
Yeah, we look spicy.
We look spicy. we all think pure elegance.
That's right.
And if you're wondering, of course, where the headpieces that we get, where they originate from, it's actually done here locally by a local entrepreneur, local business lady that, of course, goes under the trading name Pure Elegance. And believe me when I say they're pure elegance, if you think this is the start of anything, well, of course. Ladies, gentlemen, Claude, are you in, you out? What are you doing? Lady Latouche, welcome to Rock the Box. Pure elegance? Where have you been? You just a diamond out of the rough, and here you are?
Good night, everyone. I am Samantha Latouche. Yes, I'm actually from Lamoud, St. George's.
Talk to me about your brand, Pure Elegance, your product line and everything else.
Well, Pure Elegance Design started off 4 years ago. I started making hats, and that's for church. And I was inspired by the Holy Spirit to continue to make other hats. And it stemmed from hats into clutches, and that would match and so on.
Started with a simple dream, and now it has expanded and blossomed into a thriving business.
Yes.
Quite interesting. But you said, so this is something. Did you always knew that this is something that you had in you, or you just stumble upon the talent and decide, let me try it?
Well, I always love fashion.
Right.
I always love designing. I always like to match whatever I wear. I would like to stand out. I don't say much, but my clothing or my designs will speak for me. I always love to see people look wonderful, outstanding, and that is what I love in designing. And that have inspired me to continue to design and make others happy.
It has also inspired her to be part of Expo 2020. Now, Expo 2020 is, of course, one of a suite of a whole other list of events that comes to make part of our celebration of 46th anniversary celebration. Expo 2020 provides a platform and an avenue for all of our local business persons, where you get a platform where you can go and ply your trade, see what is it that makes us all things Grenadian. Because very often we seem to think that anything that is good comes from the outside.
Right, yeah.
And if it's local, then there's nothing to it.
And that event, every year, the Made in Grenada Expo, that normally happens at Independence, you really discover, every year I bounce up on, I could say, Joseph, probably maybe about 10 items that I never saw before, that I didn't know, or people you meet that you did not know that they were doing this as a business. Because for some reason, we are very conservative people. We are overly modest. We want to, just do the little thing in the corner, and so, but I think now with all these expos and all these opportunities and with technology and so on and so forth, people are coming out and saying, this is who I am. It's been encouraged, thrift and enterprise and all of that. So I think people are coming out more and showing. And of course, things like the Made in Grenada Expo, perfect platform. Expo 2020, Dubai, lots of Grenadians are going out there this year. So fantastic.
It's all things local, all things Grenadian. So we've seen the culinary side of all things Grenadian. Then, of course, not the culinary side, the artistic side. And then, of course, there is the other sides of us. Some people cater for what we wear, what we don't wear. There are others, they're a little bit more, you know, interested in what we put in our stomachs, how we dabble with our taste buds. And of course, they find creative ways of taking something that are local and seamless, like local chocolate. Like we thought, of course, when one of the local companies came out with that special brand that promoted, you know, a special liqueur, we thought that was the end of it. Yeah. And then we found out there's some folks at Regis Pubs who, for some reason, they have found a really, really great way to, of course, take us to another experience. Erica is her name. She's the wife of my bad behavior riding bee, Elvis Regis, in case you're wondering. Erica, talk to me. What is it? You have these wonderful items that's plated there. What are we offering this evening?
Hello, good night, everyone. So I have several treats for you guys tonight. First, we have cheesecake. So with our drink, Brown Girl, which is only found at Regis Palms right now, we decided to come up with different desserts, such as the Brown Girl cheesecake, which is the one in the middle. We also have Oreo cheesecake for those who do not necessarily want alcohol in their desserts. In the middle here, we have two types of truffles. So the first truffle is a Brown Girl truffle.
Right.
And the second one is a cream cheese and white chocolate truffle, and it has cashew nuts on the inside. So these ones are one of my favorites because it kind of just melts in your mouth.
Just melts in your mouth? Let's go back, though, to the Brown Girl.
Yes.
I know it's your little secret in-house mix. What's in the Brown Girl?
I can't tell you what's in it, but Brown Girl is a rum cream. It's a local rum cream with local chocolate. It's made with spices, and it's made with local rum. So it's similar. The best way to describe it would be like it's similar to a Bailey's.
Right.
Very smooth. So it has a nice consistency. It's like a nice thick consistency, but it's not too thick. And the chocolate doesn't overpower. And you can just taste everything, well, right down to the spices and everything.
And one of course, I'm happy that you've highlighted it is local Grenadian chocolate.
Absolutely.
That's in this.
Yes.
And of course, that's the reason why we actually have her here. Because this is not, of course, we've gotten used to it. We take our chocolate, we send it overseas, and it comes back in some other form or fashion. But we have individuals here that can take authentic Grenadian chocolate. And of course, we've over the years been talking about, you know, secondary products. What do we do outside of just the local cocoa? Now, of course, the folks at Regis Palms, they find a really creative way to promote, and they find their own product line, and it is called Brown Girl. Who came up with that name? Was he looking at you and said Brown Girl? Huh?
Nice one.
Well, we did like a sampling. I started to make like my mom. I actually made this drink for my mom.
Okay.
So initially, I know she really liked Bailey's, and then so I kind of like to mix up some stuff, and then I came up with this, and she prefers this one now. Sorry, Bailey's.
That was the end of the Bailey's conversation.
But yeah, and and it just kind of grew from there. Yeah, so I kind of gave some people samples, and then we kind of came up with that name, Brown Girl.
There's a brown girl in the ring, cha la 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 la. Yeah. There's a brown. Friends, I'm ready for talent search. I am ready for the auditions.
All right.
Do I have it? What else do I need?
I'm not judging, but I know that you can go and, you know, register.
Right.
You want to come up to Granville Saturday? By all means, come up to the Duluth Cinema. I don't know if you'll be able to enter because GBN is a sponsor. Yes, GBN is involved in a big way.
Oh, they spoil my opportunity to shine.
No, you'd have to clear that with your principals here at the GBN, as they are a sponsor. But outside of that, Joseph, absolutely.
Absolutely. There's one thing I don't need any clearance for this evening, though. We're going to do round one of the epic battle. Whoever you're going to rock the box, and today I'm just going to get it really excited. So, Samantha, here's how we normally rock the box. Erica,
yes.
Traditionally we play a music video, and of course, and if you get a chance to beat JC, it means you got it live and legit.
Let me just make it clear, I'm not participating. I know your behavior. I know all your little under the counter, all your underhand, all your under your hat, all your inside your breast business.
Well, look at you.
I shall not be participating.
You shall not be participating.
Can I opt out?
Bloody hell, not tonight. I'm sorry, not tonight. So here's what we're gonna do. Because of course we're at the cusp of independence, we're gonna keep it thematic and with the independence flavor.
Right.
And so of course the genre is, it must be local, it must be Grenadian. Pure and Grenadian, authentic, 100%. Who thinks they have a strong enough fan base between you, Erica, and you, Sam, that could beat JC this evening? It can happen. Guys, where's Club? Why am I not seeing them on TV? Or are you all hiding them for? Who thinks they can actually beat me?
I think I'll try.
You try? So you want to do this? Yeah. Grenada, we're going to do round one of the epic battle. Samantha Latouche from Pure Elegance. She's actually registered and she's going to be part of Expo 2020. It takes place next week that is, and of course, next Friday. And for those of you you're interested, you're a local entrepreneur, local business person, you have a local product that you want to get a platform to display, call the Ministry of the Ministry of Trade, and there's a registration fee, but certainly you can get an opportunity. I know this is an opportunity to promote you, promote self, and don't see what you do as just as a side hustle. See it as an opportunity to promote your business. So way of life, you make $200 a week now, and you're satisfied with that. You never know, it might just be a $200,000 investment that you're sitting on. Expo 2020. Call the Ministry of Trade tomorrow and make sure that you register. But now, Samantha, I don't know why you've done this. I know your husband is here, so he's obviously going to offer you some moral support. I'll try to make this very simple and I will make it very swift on you. I don't want the agony to be prolonged. Now, being a gracious host that I am, I would allow you to go first.
Lord have mercy.
You don't want to go first? Well, I was given an opportunity to put your stamp on this. Folks, I'm going to go first. We're going Independence. It's Grenada. So my selection this evening, I'm going to go to the north of the island. He's called the Hitman, Elymus Gilbert.
Which side are you leaning on?
Hey, behave yourself. Which side are you leaning on? And now I'm thinking, what do I do with Elymus Gilbert? And I just remember there's a lot of things you can do with him. But I want to remind you, when it comes to our
catalog, a
wide catalog, but when it comes to celebrating all things pure and authentic and Grenadian, with true elegance to it, I want to remind you this evening that there is no place that is sweeter than home. That's my selection for round one of the epic battle. If you think you have it in you, at least you can get a chance. Remember, the numbers we post up on the screen, 440-1252. Not Jesus, it's JC. No, Sam. I know you heard JC and Jesus. It's not the same. JC, just me. Leave Jesus out of this right now. Well, you would need him though. You will need him. So guys, when you are ready, I will be off and running, but I'm going to reminding you that the auditions for Grenada's Next Best Talent, the next round of audition, Grenada's Top Talent, audition comes up. We're going to the Big Parish.
The Look Cinema.
This weekend, the Look Cinema. Friends, while we wait, again, tell folks why they need to be there. Oh, you ready for me, Renal? Okay.
Oh, he's ready?
So folks, we do round one of the epic battle. My selection, I'm reminding you, as we celebrate 46, that there's no place sweeter than home. Let's go, guys.
Inspector! No place sweeter than home.
Speaking of impact, in 1993, big up Soca Hurricane. We're in 1994, and Grenada's Hitman the Inspector is about to present No Place Sweeter Than Home.
Jennifer spent 15 years in Washington. Last year she came to jam for the carnival. Who sent she? I don't know, but she very lucky to box up a long sweet man like me. She said tonight, everything alright. Believe me, I'm feeling fine. I want to wine. I say, honey, you better listen to me. Once you go keep up the pace, you're in the right place. When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raised her hand say just give me permission. I want me permission because no place sweeter than home. Paisa D and them watching, girl you never know what they thinking. No place sweeter than home, but you know I need home. Leave me alone, my only home is home. Hey!
There's no place sweeter than home. There's no other place that you would find the brand Funky Fonts. Literally, there's nowhere else. And of course, there's the handiwork by the designers Shelly and Frank. Of course, one of the models they are there. And there's no other place that you'd find pure elegance through the art and the artwork of Lady Latouche, Samantha Latouche, as she's getting ready for Expo 2020. And certainly, also getting ready for auditions this weekend in the Big Parish. Now, that was my selection. Okay. You had enough time to think about what is it you want to come with. Your selection, now or never.
Okay, Old Grenada, Land of My Birth by Black Wizard.
That's your selection?
That's my selection.
That's how you want to remember this?
Of course.
Okay, and you're going to get beaten and trod down in the land of your birth right here tonight on the Rock of the Box. She's going to go to selection, Old Grenada, Land of My Birth by the Black Wizard. We find the selection. Rena, when you're ready, you'll let me know. But let's come back to you, Sam. Oh, you ready? Yeah, boys and them on point tonight. So this is her selection by the Black Wizard, Old Grenada, Land of My Birth.
Yo, Shiny, and I'm simply saying, big up DJ Soulcaholic, taking soul to the top.
Now we shall know who's serious but struggle by those who show they could rise from the rubble of devastation with patriotism and dedication for our reconstruction. Oh, Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffered. Oh, how it was, those tribulations you had to bear. Will make Superman want to despair, but the blood of a martyr must not be shed in vain.
Oh no.
Well, you'll make Superman want to despair. Well, tonight you'll need kryptonite to help you out on this one because I don't know how you're going to go. Here's we go. We're going straight to the telephone lines, 440-1252, and we're voting. You're telling me as you celebrate. We're on the cusp of celebrating 46. Who's rocking the box? No place treated at home by the Hitman Landmarks Inspector, or reminding you that while, of course, this is the land of her birth and everything, it is the sweetest place. There ain't no place sweeter than home anyway. I don't care what you on Black Wizard say anyway. That's just the way it is.
You call yourself a gracious host, right?
I am a gracious host.
Oh, dear.
Hey, still to this. Reynold, tell me when the line is going to red. I am ready. We got a caller online. Good evening, caller.
Good night.
How are you?
Fine.
Where you calling from?
Bolio, St. George's.
Bolio. Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Salmon Claude.
Land
really? Of my birth.
Okay. Well, if you don't have good foot, take in front. That's okay. The thing just start. 440-1252. We're going pure elegance. We're going funky fonts. We're going to our wonderful folks from Regis and their product line is here tonight. Hello, Grenada.
Yeah, good night. I'm still on.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, I'm on my still. I cannot still on.
Caller, I'm hearing you. You're online, so talk to me.
Okay, Black Wizard. Black Wizard, that's the real man. That's the real man. Nothing better than that.
He said Black Wizard?
Yeah.
I'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. Good day. We got a caller online. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Well, you lost that call. Remember, the number on the inside is 440-1252. Maybe one, of course. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
Pretty okay, thanks.
And you're calling from where?
Simon in St. Andrews.
Big Parish. We're coming to you this weekend.
Saturday.
But I got a question for you. Now or never. Who's rocking the box?
No place is sweeter than home.
I love you, honey. I love you. 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 Thanks a lot, caller. 440-1252. Ain't no place sweeter than home. And the only show you should be watching right now is Rock the Box. We got a caller online. Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
There's no place sweeter than home. Where are you calling from?
Yes, no place sweeter than home.
Huh?
Your favorite, you know. Back
You're
on
my
track
favorite?
again. Yes, Joseph Cado. It's for you. You know who it is.
Papa Bon Jerry.
That's like flowers, sir.
Hey, behave yourself. What's wrong with you?
That's like flowers, sir.
Well, the floodgates open now, you know. The 2 votes you get, say thank you. Jesus loves you, Sam. You'll need him to sleep comfortable tonight. Thanks a lot, caller 440-1252. We got a caller online. It races out to 10. Hello, caller.
No place sweeter than home.
Oh, I know that. No place sweeter than home. What's the score? 3 how much? I'll go easy on you tonight. I gave you 2 already. Say thank you, Jesus. 440-1252. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
And you calling from where?
Manjalo.
Manjalo, Jealous Mountain.
Jealous Mountain.
The question for you is, who's rocking the box?
Oh, my God.
It's hard.
Black Wizard, I love him to the max.
She loves the Black Wizard too hard.
Yes.
That's something quite special. Excellent caller.
2 great selections.
2 masterpieces, right, sir.
Yeah.
We got a caller online. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night.
How are you?
I'm all right.
And you calling from where?
St. Patrick.
St. Patrick's. Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
My boy.
Oh, gosh! Tell them.
No place.
No place. And of course, we do this for the purpose of transparency, accountability, and good governance. Table knock!
Oh, dear.
440-1252. We got a caller online. Hello, caller.
Hi, good afternoon, Joe.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Where are you calling from?
Apwetut.
Apwetut.
Yes.
Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Joe, rock the box and rock it
Rock it well. Oh, gosh, yes. Tell him again. 440-1252. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night.
How are you, my dear sir?
I'm good.
I got a simple question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Hitman.
The Hitman Inspector. Yeah. Rocking the box. Have a good one, sir. Remind you folks, we celebrated all things Grenada. We're in a curse for 46th anniversary of independence. Good evening, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? You want to come up from under the bed, please? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, why you whispering?
Nothing.
Nothing. Who's rocking the box?
Inspector.
Inspector's rocking the box. You can stay under the bed. Don't go anywhere. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. Hello, caller.
Hey, man. What's up, man?
I'm wonderful, comrade. What's going on with you?
Must give about hurricane.
Oh, gosh. We'll play that one next. But just, of course, so that they can see I'm being fair about this, just tell the people, please. Who's rocking the box?
Specky in the house.
Specky! Tell ya. Sam, you still want to do this?
Of course.
You still want to do this? Go ahead. We got a caller online. Good evening, caller.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
And you calling from where?
Calling from Subi.
Subies.
Yeah.
Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Specky in the house.
I'm not hearing you, caller.
No, okay.
Wizards rocking the box. Peace and love to you. And what's the score? Tell me. Why is my score's not up on screen? Y'all trying to listen. No voter pad in there, you know. Think all going to hide my scores, you know.
You seem to be quite familiar with these sort of things.
Well, when you live in Grenada, what do you say? What do you know?
No. You're on your own. I'm a guest here.
440-1252. We got a caller online. Hello, caller.
Good night.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I got a question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Oh, Grenada, land of my boast.
I'm sorry, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Thanks a lot, caller. We got another caller online, 440-1252. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Pedmerger.
I got an easy question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Black Wizard all the way.
Black Wizard all the way. Thanks a lot, caller. You know, for persons when they start thinking, we have to get the theme song from, what's the song, what's that, like the game show again? When they start thinking, what's with Alex Trebek?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, yeah. While they're waiting, just run the theme song and then.
Thinking.
Yeah, so that's where you run the theme song.
Thinking.
Guys, where are we? How close are we to 10? Oh, 6-8? Oh, let's do this. 440-1252. Hello, caller. Nothing. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Well, Wizard all the way now.
Wizard all the way. Peace and love to you. This thing getting hot, boy. Whoa, yo. 440-1252 is the entire Pure Elegance brands that comes up against the JC franchise. You gotta call it hotline.
The JC franchise now?
Oh, yes, definitely.
My goodness.
As of tonight. We gotta call it hotline. Hello, caller.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Where are you calling from?
Morning, St. George's.
Question for you. In all of your innocence, I ask you tonight, who's rocking the box?
Specky.
Specky rocking the innocence, there she is. Again, it's the JC brand. It is the authentic brand. Of course, it is Funky Fonts. Compliments of a good friend, Shelly and Frank. Hello, caller.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you calling from?
Mount Gay.
Mount Gay. I got a question for you, Mount Gay.
With them.
Rock.
She spoke. She spoke. She spoke.
That is why she living in Mount Gay.
She spoke.
That's why she's
What's wrong with Mount Gay?
She had the right.
All things creative out there. She spoke.
440-12.
She's decisive.
1252. We're looking for another caller on a Thursday evening.
You say you're gracious, yeah?
I am very gracious.
My.
Hello, caller.
Hi, good night.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you calling from?
Tempty, St. George's.
I got a question for you. It's now or never. Who's rocking the box?
Black Wizard.
You know, as we promote all things Grenada, you know what I'm actually drinking here, Brents?
What are you having, Joe?
Big time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You need it.
Yeah, without coronavirus and that possible defeat, I will get there. I had to build up my immune system for Samantha, you know, and the Pure Elegance brand. Good evening, caller.
Good evening.
How are you?
Not bad at all.
Where are you calling from?
Big Parish.
Big Parish. We're going to see you on Saturday at Deluxe Cinema.
Listen,
but now,
tell your neighbors, tell everybody, come to Deluxe early.
But the question for you right now is, who's rocking the box?
Black Wizard.
Yeah, you can't mess with Wizard in Big Parish, Joe. He run the route.
I know I should have taken a commercial break since earlier. We take a quick... Well, I can safely tell you that the Pure Elegance brand stood up to the JC franchise. It means that with Pure Elegance, you guys are doing something right. The brand is alive tonight. The next brand that is alive, but we have to take a quick commercial break though, is of course our wonderful friends from Funky Fonts. Of course, the designer is Shelly and Frank. She hides in the background. When we come back, we're telling more about a special event that's taking place this weekend in the Big Parish in the Deluxe Cinema. We'll be right back, Grenada. It's your boy JC. I'll be right back.
Holla, we them boys. Holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla, holla, holla.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses. We're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
As part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just one click through our social media platforms. You can now follow our Facebook page at GBN Television, together with our sister stations Classic FM Grenada and Hot FM Grenada. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grenada Broadcasting Network. They say one picture is worth 1,000 words. Now you have the opportunity to follow us on Instagram at GBN_news and our newly added WhatsApp feature to our news and current affairs department on telephone number 473-405-3052. GBN, with you, anywhere, everywhere.
Welcome back, Grenada. It's your boy JC. Peace and love to you. Those of you that's just joining me right now, we're about 75,000 feet. Believe me, things are about to get heated up in here. I am telling you. We've celebrated all things authentic, all things that represents pure elegance, all things that, of course, that's talented, because we are on a search to find ourselves some exquisite, some red gems of talents, like, of course, our wonderful friends from Funky Fonts, Shellian. That is the red talent. Also talented is our wonderful friend, Samantha Latouche from Pure Elegance. And of course, you have our wonderful friends here that's that's modeling a few pieces from Funky Fonts. We're going to talk to them in yet a while. But also, Brents, this weekend though. Last week it was Spice Basket. This weekend we make the trek to the big parish inside of the Deluxe Cinema. What's happening there?
Yeah, because you just figure in terms of talent, Joseph, and in terms of Grenada, you know, and where our music and entertainment is concerned, you kind of get the ground is swelling, and you just get to feel that, listen, this is Grenada's time.
Right.
And so, you know, we must give credit to all our local stars who are out there, our ambassadors and everybody else who went before, who really paved the way, and now we have everyone, you know. And so there are hidden gems here. We spend a lot of time and a lot of focus on soca and calypso, because of course they have the bigger stage. So, you know, Grenada's top talent and those kind of showcases is meant to find the other genres. Of course, you can come with calypso and soca as well if you want to participate, but it's really to find hidden gems, and again, individuals and groups, you know, whether you're singing, you're dancing, extraordinary talent, playing an instrument, you may be doing something, you know, special, spoken word, all of that, you know, you can absolutely come through and do so. Of course, years ago, we have had some really good, like, international acts coming through Grenada.
That's true.
And we have to credit a lot of the people who, you know, really made it happen. Very early, we had people like Steve Duncan, bringing people like Shaggy, Morgan Heritage, Buju Banton, all these people. More recently, and well, up to, you know, 19 years ago, Judah and Sunshine Promotions, Waggy T, and everybody who has been on that cusp. And so we, you know, everybody knows Grenada in that sense. Now through soca, we are well known. So guess what? We are about to stake our claim on the world in the other genres of music and of course other talent. So Grenada's top talent, you know, before we had Talent Search, and the gentleman Eugene Gittins, he was involved in that. And then yes, we had Mr. Killer, people like Sonaika, all of them coming through that era. Then years after, of course, Mr. Wayne Waggy T Redhead, he had Grenada's Best Talent. Yeah, and Josh Berkeley,
yes,
who just released his EP. Yeah, he's out there. He was the winner of that, and he's out there doing great things, all right? And so Mr. Gittins in 2020 decided, listen, the ground is swelling, it's moving.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's do this. People keep asking, when Talent Search coming back? When this happening? When that happening? When they doing? So here we are. And again, on Saturday, of course, his team is, you know, Mr. Eugene Gittins, Simon Green. There are some other people with him, along with him. And we must say thank you to the sponsors. Grenada Broadcasting Network, GBN, thank you very, very much. Denise Langine and Power 95, thanks. WeFM, Grenada Cooperative Bank, thank you so very much. Silver Sands, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all those wonderful people who have jumped on board, all right, to see this through. Digicel, thank you so very much. Looking forward to that exciting trek here with Digicel. So we've had St. George's Saturday, and now we head to Big Parish. And then after the Big Parish, we go to Carriacou. Carriacou coming your way. We're going to be at Coconuts Bar. Coconuts, of course. Mr. Anselm James as a dad of John and Jason. You know John and Jason?
No.
Expert Productions.
Okay.
So we're going to be at Coconuts from 11:30 till 2 o'clock on the 8th of February. All right? That is next week, Saturday. And the Saturday after that, the 15th of February, guess where we're going to be? Action City Grove.
Here we go.
Right. So, so we're going all around to find Grenada's top talent. Again, folks, Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning time, we're going to be at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Come out early. Come for 9 o'clock. Those of you registering, please come and get registered. Get your number. As soon as 10 o'clock gets there, the first person is going to be on stage to face the judges, and we move on. Now, after all the auditions, the judges are going to look at it, and of course, the principals of Grenada's Top Talent, we're going to look and see what happens. There may be a semi-final round. It may go straight to the final. We'll see what happens. It's going to be really exciting. Look out for the social media promotions. Look out for your opportunity to vote for your best person and all of that. So it's going to be really, really exciting.
Excitement galore, that's what it's going to be all about. You know what's going to be excited now about as well? We're getting ready to give away a t-shirt from, of course, our wonderful friends from our local designer, yes, Shelly and Frank. Yeah, that's her name, Shelly and Frank. Remember the name, Shelly and Frank. And if at any point in time you can't remember it, call us at JC. What's the name of that designer you hadn't set for you? Believe me, I would spell her name for you and give you all of her contact details. She's out. The secret is out. But of course, we want to, before we get into the other lines that you have, we want to give away a t-shirt, guys? Yeah? Yes. How are we going to do this?
The first caller to call and answer the question, what was the design name from last year?
What was the design name from last year?
Yeah, the t-shirt.
It's that simple. 440-1252. Of course, for those of you that's looking, you can see, you saw the pieces that he had. It's from the designer, Shelly and Frank, and of course, it is funky fonts. That's what it is. 440-1252. You call and all you have to tell us what was the design name from 2019, and you get a t-shirt that you can wear exclusively. She's going to autograph it as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is designer extraordinaire. That's who she is. Guys, when the line is ready, you will let me know. But I want to get back. I want to taste, see how good your culinary, how your taste buds are, though. Erica.
Yes.
There was something you have that has a cheesecake?
Yes, so we have brown girl cheesecake. We also have an Oreo cheesecake here. On this side, I have chocolate dipped strawberries. So I have one that are golden berries, ones with cashews on them, and then one with designs.
Do you have anything that is not spirited?
Yes.
Right. Where's my lady, Bihari? The little sassy lady. Yes, here's a little sassy lady.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to trust her experience for this one.
Absolutely.
And it's a non-spirited one, right?
Yes.
Right, good. I want to make sure that we get that out of the way. It's a non-spirited one. I want you to give it to her. And Lady Bihari, you're going to tell me, look into the camera and tell Grenada how it tastes.
So which one do you want? Do you want a cheesecake or do you want a chocolate?
What secrets you guys are having over there and not getting me involved in? So what is she having?
So this one is the cream cheese and white chocolate with the cashews on the inside.
Cream cheese and white chocolate?
Yes.
With cashews on the inside?
Yes.
Good. Lady Bihari, now or never? Now you taste. Watch the eyes, watch the eyes. I want to close up on her, guys. I want to see that look in her eyes. Is that a nod of approval? Mm. Are you still on earth with us, or are you going to heaven?
Okay. So on the outside, it's very chocolatey.
Right.
If I can wrap wrong, sorry about my spelling, pronouncing.
Okay.
It's very nice and creamy on the inside, crunchy, hard, not too soft, not too hard, just right.
Well, when I say, we don't want to hear anything else. We don't want to hear anything. She captured all of the very taste of that there is. And like she says here, it's too chocolatey.
Yeah.
And for those of you who want to bash her, she did apologize. Anyway, you know, Mr. Ashby always said, the English language is so diverse that you could just make words up on the go. And if you're not sure that is an official English word, you put it in open and close inverted commas, and it becomes your word. So it is chocolatey.
But she, because you remember you asked her about stalling, but she seemed to be relying on what her palate was feeding her.
Yes.
And then she said what she was experiencing.
Wow.
That is fantastic.
Now, they say the good thing with children is that they're actually honest. Eh? If you get a child something that is sour, they'll be like, nah, never. And they can really throw you off, you know. But when she gives you, she said, hold on, wait for it. Chocolate in the inside. And there's a way she spoke about the very texture. Soft. She talked about the texture, the crunch. Wow. It means that you folks at Regis Palms are doing something wonderful. But here's how we go. We have you folks with the product line. Remind you folks, the number on the inside, 44012. We do have a T-shirt to give away. Reminding you call us, and we're going to do that. We'll leave that there. I'm going to go over to you, my wonderful folks at Pure Elegance. It's going to give me enough time that we can, of course, just clear up the set a bit, so at least we can get to see some a little close-up with some of the models that's behind Erica. Lady Samantha, Pure Elegance, you managed to beat JC for the first time. I taken that personally. That hurts. It hurts.
That's good.
It'll pass? I know. But what is going to remain for quite a while is a Pure Elegance brand, isn't it?
Yes.
The Pure Elegance brand is going to remain. Let's just do a couple pieces. Let's see. So you have the hats. Let's talk us through what are some of the other pieces that you've got.
Okay, what I have is a men hat. Actually, you can use for both men and women.
Right.
I also have the clutch, a mini clutch. You can use it anywhere, formal, casual, you know. Also, I have the normal clutch bag. You can use that at the church, wherever you want to use it.
Right.
I have the necklace. Some of them, they are very elaborate. That's for persons who actually want to go on evenings or so. You can use that. I have the earrings, long drops, the wrap earrings, and they're very unique. Hence the reason my brand tagline is unique design for your peace of mind.
Okay.
Nice.
And I have the necklaces.
What I'm hoping though is that my camera crew, my technical team, if we can get a nice zoom in on the table itself, I'd be very, 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 very happy if you can do that for me. But Sam, there are persons they're interested. I know you're gonna be part of Expo 2020. That's next week. But somebody's home and they're trying to get their accessorized, figure out what is it they're gonna do for colors there, and they might be interested in reaching you. How can they do that?
Well, presently, I'm on Facebook, so you can find me on Pure Elegance Design, and that's P-U-R-E, that's capital E, L-E-G-A-N-C-E Designs. Also on Instagram.
Okay,
so you can
nice.
get me there also. I work at Hubbard's Hardware, so you can find me there also.
And I like the way that you're embracing social media.
Yeah.
That is quite good. That is quite good.
That's where the action is.
That's where the action is. That's where the action is. Folks, it's a wonderful friends from Pure Elegance reminding you we're getting ready to celebrate all things Grenada. We're on the cusp of celebrating our 46th anniversary of independence as a nation. And of course, what else can we do but promote all things local? For those of you that's out there, Expo 2020, it is next week Friday. You too can go out and be part of that exercise. You know, whether it's just to promote, and of course in supporting the local entrepreneurs, or if you, of course, you too, you are a local business person and you want to be part of the exercise. To get, I say for you, Expo 2020 allows you to get selfish for one day in your life. Go out and promote you. That's all you have to do. Get selfish and promote you. But of course, we're going to get even more selfish now because we're going to promote Funky Fonts. Yeah, local designer. extraordinaire, Shelly and Frank. Yes, that's who she is. Let's talk about the new line now. What is it? So we've moved from the t-shirts. Well, no, the t-shirts are still in there. Yeah. For those of you that's looking to get your t-shirts, and there are others who probably, you know, you come from your independence celebration, wherever it is, and you say, you want to get real funky now, funky. Ladies, talk to me.
Okay, so the new funky pieces, as you can see, myself is wearing. It was sewn and tie-dyed by Kim Francis.
Okay.
Together with funky font prints.
So this is all local?
Local.
Everything is local, sewn local, authentic. It is what it is.
Yes.
Where's Shelly Ann going? I don't want you here now. Not now, not any other Yes, Shelly Ann, how can I help you? And folks, yes, and the designs is done by whom?
Shelly and Frank.
Shelly and Frank.
Yes.
She does the design. Yes. You mean our Shelly and Frank?
Yes.
Sweet.
And we're not only doing independent pieces. We have other design. We have Color Me Beautiful. We have Best Color. We have number of pieces.
So there is a complete product line.
Yes, we have Smile. Give your face a rest and smile.
Right.
Fun pieces.
What if I want something customized, though? You guys can make accommodations for that? Or you just stick to your own thing? You know, I have an idea. You know, I want something that represents just me. Can I come to you guys and do that?
Not really. You see, the idea comes from Shelly and Frank.
Oh, Shelly Ann.
She thinks about something and she runs with it.
So she's that good?
She's that good.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
My guys, the team in the back, I want you to pull up, of course, you reminded me, pull up some footage from Grenada Top Talent for me, because we just want, of course, highlight some of it before we leave for the night. We're gonna cue out with that. But for those of you that's home, folks, you
look at top talent, though. Yes, you mentioned top talent. We have a top model.
We've got a top model in the upman's. Usha.
Yes.
It's been a journey.
Yes, it has.
Talk to me.
Well, I have a huge passion for fashion and modeling, as you can see. Ever since growing up, I had this great interest in runway and photo shoots. You will catch me looking at all the top models, whether America's Next Top Model, Africa's, Asia's, Australia's, and even Caribbean Next Top Model, which I had gotten that opportunity to enter into. Although I didn't win, but I still, you know, learned a lot and grew. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity that I had gotten from Garia Walker. She had signed me up, and I can always remember when she signed me up, I was like, Garia, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I always think that I'm not, you know, ready. And she was like, Usha, you don't even know what you have. And thank God I did listen to her. I came 6th out of 13.
Great.
Yeah. It was a great experience.
It was a great, and even if you came 6th out of whatever number, you would have already been a winner just by the fact that you took that leap of faith and you were part of the exercise.
Yes, and I see myself as a winner because I entered into that competition. Well, that was my first year of modeling per se, and I did not know much about, you know, photo shoot, how to position yourself, your face expression, whatnot. And during that time, I've learned, you know, well, it have makeovers, right? And they gave me this cut, which I didn't like. I didn't understand it, but I grew to understand the reason why they gave me that haircut, because of my face, you know, the structure of my face.
Right.
And they always wanted me to give off a soft expression, yet with this, you know, haircut that will always make me look like tough and harsh. Right. And during that competition, I've learned a lot on how to soften the face. You know, you can look down and look up, you know, and how to position my body, where to put my hands, foot, and whatnot. And I've learned a lot. So because I've learned all those things, I see myself as a winner, even though I did not win, although I thought I would have. Yes.
And that's exactly what Grenada's Top Talent is going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to get people who have the passion like Usha, who want to express, who have innate talent, you know, they've had the opportunity but just want to get out there. Even if you don't end up being Grenada's Top Talent, but you're going to walk away with, you know, experience. I mean, the feedback from the judges alone, because
Yes.
they are professionals. That, once you take that seriously, that alone is going to, you know, enrich.
Daniel St. Louis says the medical emergency number 434 has been...
Well,
that alone is going to enrich the contest, the participant, and, you know, just make them all the better. So, guys, come on out. Those of you, you know, you think you have a talent? Of course you do. You have a passion? You heard Usha say she didn't understand, but then she adjusted, and that's because of the feedback she got. And I remember looking at Top Talent, and I remember what she's talking about. She was crying when she got the haircut and all of that. And Joe, you remembered her, because she came the GBN Gospel Challenge with a shy girl, and here she is today.
And what I didn't like about it before we wrap it was her determination, her consistency.
Yeah.
Because I think you took part of it twice, 3 times?
Yes. I don't know what happened there. I can sing, but every time I have to take part in Grenada's, what's it?
GBN
Gospel Challenge. My voice always going. It's always going.
It challenged you. It challenged you to the next best thing, which is the desire to become a model.
Yeah.
There's a winner in everything that you do, my dear. To my wonderful folks at Funky Fonts, our designer, local designer, Shelly and Frank, we say, of course, voila, you've done well. Remind you folks, get your orders in early, not just for independence, but of course for your varied events. Reminding you two, Brents, I'm going to give you 30 seconds where we need to be and why this Saturday.
All right, this Saturday, guys, at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Big Parish people, we coming. Southwest people, come over. You could swim from Carriacou if you want as well. Victoria, come on over. Just come on over. It is Grenada's Top Talent, Deluxe Cinema. That is our next stop from 10 to 1. But guess what, guys? Come in early and register at 9 o'clock, because at 10, the first performance should be on stage. So Grenada Cooperative Bank, Digicel, Grenada Broadcasting Network, Power 95, everyone who's on board, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. And let us continue as we are on our way to find
Grenada's Top Talent. Erica, fall in line. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, my wonderful friends from Pure Elegance. Talk to us.
Good night again, and thank you so much for having me, GBN.
Anytime.
And don't hold it to me that I won.
I can't promise you that. I can't promise you. Every time I think about it,
you bruise his ego.
No, you have.
I still love you.
I give you a pass on this one because of Claude. Yeah, it's a tantine thing. If you could quite appreciate it. He's an old GBSS boy, so I give you a pass. Yeah, that's why you get away with it. Outside of that, I was going to take it really personal. To my wonderful friends, Usha and the gang, and our wonderful friends from Funky Fonts. Remind you folks, continue to celebrate in all things authentic. 1974 beyond and thereafter. Everything that represents pure Grenada, pure elegance. We're going to search to find ourselves the next Grenada's Top Talent. And of course, we're going to be reminding you that in everything Grenada, we find you want a nice taste of something original. We can start singing, there's a brown girl in the rain, la 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 la, there's a brown girl. Hi, Erica, it's good to have you. Wonderful folks at Regis Spams. You're looking for something to do tonight, something to get some nice and spicy in life. Check out our folks at Regis Spams. JC loves you. Next week, we're going to go bonkers. It's going to be the Thursday before the holiday.
Oh, Lord.
And we are going to have a smashing time. JC loves you. Usha and the gang, our wonderful folks. All of you who's looking for Grenada's Next Top Talent. Reminding you, Friday, Saturday, Deluxe Cinema. Give Shelly a call. Call 403-2333. And of course, or 456-8090. Ask for Shelly and Frank. You can't remember. Say, JC, what's the name of the designer that was on your show? And I'll tell you, her name is Shelly and Frank.
Just a reminder as well that Grenada Top Talent auditions, the audition show here on GBN on Wednesday nights.
On Wednesday nights, look for it, of course. You see yourself. We found ourselves the next Top Talent. Well, we get 100,000 feet. We better crash the whole thing. JC loves you. Peace and love to my wonderful folks. See you all somewhere around across the rainbow. Pure elegance. It's always a pleasure having you guys. And again, we continue to say, funky, 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 funky. Boo, boo. Who? Oh, sweet love. Good night, Grenada. Goodbye. I'm out of here. We leave you with, of course, some of the sights and songs from last week's audition from Grenada's top talent. JC's out of here. Goodbye, Grenada.